Welcome to Wildcat Sports Update. I'm your host, Jim Boyle, and today in studio I have the Wilmington High School hockey seniors going around the room. We've got Derek Perault, we've got Cam Gray, and we've got Colin Allard. He's a multiple-time guest on the Wildcat Sports Update as well.
Sorry, Colin.
We're going to start with you, Derek. Go around the room. Who you are, how many years you played hockey, and what position you play.
I'm Derek. I played hockey for probably about 14 years, and I play center.
I'm Cam Gray. Played hockey for 15 years, and I play right wing.
I'm Colin Allard. I play defense, and I've been playing hockey for 13 years.
So you guys have all played hockey a long time, so it'll be a good hockey discussion for us. I'm going to start with you, Colin, since you are the senior captain. Where do you see your role as the captain of the hockey team, and how does it play on and off the ice?
Yeah, it's definitely an honor. It's kind of a thing that you come in as a freshman, you look at the captain of the team, and you kind of want to be that guy at some point in your career. So when I got it, it was obviously a huge honor, and it's a little bit of pressure, but it's kind of just being there for team, community, and the school.
Does that mean anything? Does the captain mean anything on the ice? What is there a role on the ice? Referees, coach?
Yeah, I kind of have a more not right, but ability to talk to refs about certain calls or ask them to watch stuff. Yeah, that's kind of it.
All right, so we're going to switch Cam and Derek, both seniors. Cam, what do you see your role as a senior and how the relationship with the younger players?
Role as a senior, it's just uplifting the younger kids. Really just got to be their mentor, really. Yeah, just really uplift the younger kids.
Okay, and Derek?
Yeah, stay by the young kids' side and don't let them get down on themselves.
So Derek, you transferred in. This is your second full season.
Yeah.
How was that transferring in? And how accepting were the seniors in the year you came in? What was that like?
Yeah, the boys were really welcoming. Didn't have to worry about much. I knew most of them coming in, so coming straight in, it was right into it and didn't have to worry about anything new.
And Cam, you were a transfer as well, right?
Sophomore year.
Okay, why did you come back to Wilmington?
I don't know. I kind of always wanted to play for Wilmington. I've always lived here. Want to see what it was like.
Okay, and goals for the season. We'll start with you. Team goals for the season for us, Colin.
Well, what kind of show? For the first one, I think we want to win out the rest of the year. Last 3 games, we want to end the season on strong notes. You guys want to say the other couple ones?
What do you got, Cam?
Definitely make a run in playoffs.
And what does that entail, running playoffs?
Go all the way, basically.
And all the way means where do we end up?
To the Garden.
All right, so the goal is to get to the Garden.
Yeah, basically, win the
all
Garden.
Right, Derek?
Goal we had from the start of the season was win all the non-league games. We have one more, so close that out.
So on non-league games, how many did you play, Colin? How many non-league games?
We've played 4 so far. We have our 5th as our last game of the season, and we're 4-0 right on them. So we're looking to close out that last one. That was our team goal going into the season.
Okay, Colin, staying with you, and I'm going to go through all you playing in the Middlesex League, Freedom and Liberty. Is there some really, really difficult or tough teams to play? How have you guys managed to play the difficult part of the schedule to keep your power ranking at 6? We'll start with you, Colin.
I think we just kind of go into every game realizing we're in this league for a reason. We have a chance in every game. So it's kind of just that mindset of not thinking that you're going to go into a game just to lose. Obviously you're going to play good teams, good kids, but we got a couple of really good guys and we got a good team with us.
So Cam, how do we fare against the bigger schools, the Reddings, the Winchesters, the Belmonts?
Yeah, it's hard. They're good teams, but we all we stay together, play through it, and hopefully come out positive, good with it. Okay,
and Derek, do you think it helps to play those better teams moving forward into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think playing those top teams, some of the other teams that we play don't really see that. So in those close, tough games, we know what we need to do against good competition to close out games.
Okay, I'm going to go around all 3. Who would you consider your biggest rival? Biggest rival for Wilmington hockey? Derek, you first.
I would say Stoneham this year.
Okay.
I know. We always run into Stoneham, so I'll go with Stoneham too.
Okay. You got to pick somebody on the next time. Colin?
I think. It's really like Stoneham and us. It's just back and forth, same division. Always end up being kind of in that top 8, and they're a good team, so it's always a good battle. It's always fun to verse them. So it's kind of no other team other than Stoneham.
And how are we fared this year against Stoneham, Colin?
We've played 2 tough games against them, but we won both of them. The first one 2-1, and the second one 4-3.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
so some big games from a couple guys in both those. So it's just important to keep our eyes down the line though, just making sure we're taking it one game at a time.
Okay, so how many players are on the varsity team? And do you know the breakdown of are there any freshmen, sophomore, junior,
Yeah.
senior? So do you want to start?
Yeah, I can do the should I do defense?
Yeah, do
You can
defense.
offense. So our defensemen we have 2 juniors who start. Nate Anderson, who's an assistant captain, junior. Max Bagtaz, junior. And then it's me, and then another senior, Luke Cushing. And then it's a freshman, Tyler Halley, a sophomore, Mason Vonner. And then rounding it out, it's the Sear brothers, Brennan and Jack. On defense.
Cam, you want to take the offense? Or do you want to get help from Derek?
Yeah, we can both pitch in. What is
Okay,
it?
go.
First line. Well, we don't really have like first, second, third. We all rotate, but
Do your line.
Oh yeah, I'll
Then
go
you do
green
your-
line. Green line, my line. Me, Isaac Tavares, senior, and then we got Kyle Spencer, sophomore.
Okay, how about your line?
My line's gold. I got Emmerich, kid that transferred in with me, senior. And then Johnny Kavanaugh, sophomore.
Okay, and what's the other line?
It's assistant captain Ryan Archer,
Blue line.
junior. Sophomore Tommy
Junior Nate Murphy.
McGilvery, and then junior Nate Murphy, and then we have Nick Spinoza, senior, Hank Almeida, junior, Nick Polk, freshman, and Michael Tremarky, freshman, and then Brady Cabral, senior.
Okay, and who is the who's the goal? I know Cam's coming on later. Goaltenders. Who are your 2 goaltenders?
Senior Cam Thompson starts, and then junior Evan McLean backs him up.
Okay, one of the fun things about playing high school sports is the team dinner and the bus rides. So I'm going to go right around the room. What's your favorite team dinner, and what do you get out of it, and what's it like on the bus? Who wants to take the bus? You got
Oh
the
no,
bus.
I want to take. I want to take dinner.
I don't want
No
the
one's
bus.
I wanna
the
take
bus,
dinner.
okay. All right, let's go team dinner. Start off right here with Derek. What do you think? Favorite team dinner? What do you get out of it?
I like the restaurant team dinners, just for the good food. I think it's good just to be with all the teammates, put hockey aside, and just get close as like friends.
Okay, Cam.
Like the type of team there.
What's your favorite one?
Favorite one we did.
My favorite one was Luke and Brady's. It was Chipotle. So good.
Okay, what do you get out of that team dinner?
A good bond. Get closer with the kids. I know that team dinner we got really close. That was a good one.
So do you?
So that sounds weird,
So
but
do you eat at the
remember
team
that one.
dinners? Is there competition at the team dinner? What do you
yeah.
go?
Yeah, it's just my favorite team dinner.
No, what's the competition like? What do you do? You
Oh,
play
there's
like,
no competition. No,
like
it's just,
dance party or something?
Sometimes, I mean, like the Sear brothers one, we went on the ice, we were skating,
they have a.
just
Okay.
hanging out, different stuff.
All right, so we'll go back to you, Colin. What's your,
I think my favorite one that I did this year was, like, not because of the food. The one at my house, I was able to kind of. It was the first one. It was kind of the first time we all kind of got together, and I met a lot of the younger guys. And I think it helped them, feel more comfortable. They got to come to my house, meet my parents, stuff like that. Just stuff to make them feel more comfortable around each other.
so you guys were all younger at one time. What was it like being a freshman or a transfer going into your first team dinner? What'd you feel like, and what's it feel like now that you're going to have your last team dinner, Colin?
My freshman year, I don't remember my first team dinner, but I remember I used to go to the team dinners and I'd definitely be a little bit quieter, and the guys would have to they'd kind of pick on me and try to get me to talk and stuff like that. So it definitely made me feel like part of the team. And now I kind of just try to do the same thing. The hockey team's the closest team in Wilmington High School, and I'll say that till the day I die. And I think we have always just done a great job of inviting the younger kids, getting everyone involved, making new friendships.
Good. I want to transition a little bit to where we play our games, which is not in town, and that you guys got the new locker room. So, Cam, I'm going to go to you. What's it like playing that far, getting to practice, and what's it like having your own locker room at that facility?
I mean, yeah, getting to practice, it's hard, but the breakaways, they're great people. They let us go there. That's our home now. The locker room's amazing. Coach Deej, he really gave us, a home right there. It's a great locker room. It's a beautiful locker room, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it help you guys at all?
Yeah, most definitely. Locker rooms there are mostly cold. We got a nice warm locker room, easy to get dressed really quickly because we got to get on the ice quick. So yeah, definitely helps.
Okay. So now, before we transition, because talk about Coach Deach, who's the new coach. Before we transition, Derek, put you on the spot. What's the team record right now? Do you know?
9-7-1, I think.
9-7-1,
Yeah.
and we are ranked. You said 6th in the power ranking.
Yeah, 6.
All right, where's Stoneham right now? Do they still up
Yeah,
top?
they're number 1.
After we beat them twice, they're number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like that too much. As you can tell, I don't like Stoneham too much either, so I'm allowed to say that. They can come after me all they want, baseball field. I do want to transition to the coach. Coach Scanlon was there for a long time, and he's been replaced now by Mark DiGiovanni, who's a new coach. What was that transition? Both played for now. Both. I'll start with you, Colin. What was the transition like between going from a coach to new coach?
Yeah, so Coach Scanlon was a great coach. He was someone that I learned a lot from, playing for him for 3 years. I know Coach DiGiovanni learned a lot from him. And, obviously that process wasn't easy for anyone. But now looking at it, I think it was the right decision to see where the team is now. I think Coach Scanlon was a great coach, but I think Coach DiGiovanni is just what we needed for the team we had. I think it just fits who we are as a program. We're young, and we're up and coming. We're looking to make a splash this year, but we're also looking to make splashes over the next 15, 20 years.
Okay, so the next question is, the splash would be a swimming reference there.
Splash, you like that one?
So what advice, I coach baseball and now as head coach at swimming, but this isn't directed to me, but just in general, what advice would you give a high school coach? Like if I'm coming to you and say, what advice would you give me? What should I look at doing? Derek, you go first.
I would say, especially for a new coach, just welcome the guys, make it the easiest transition you can for everyone, and just stay with them by their sides no matter what happens.
Okay. Cam?
I feel like to get closer with the kids, like you're coaching, know who they are.
Okay. And Colin?
I think Cam can speak for this too. We've had 2 new coaches the first 2 seasons of senior year. I think it's just
3.
Just come in and embrace your culture, be the type of coach you want to be. Don't try to obviously you want to get close with the kids, but also don't just do whatever they say. You want to bring in a culture. You want to change the culture to be what you want it to be.
Okay. And one final thing on the team before we do individual stuff. What's the future look like? How do we keep this program going and growing when you guys leave? I don't know how are the youth programs, or what would you tell a youth parent or child to come play hockey for Wilmington, not Shawshank Tech or somewhere else? Colin.
Well, for the first thing, the future looks bright. We have good seniors and good senior talent, but we also have young guys coming back. We have 2 alternate captains coming back. We have a goalie coming back. You have all the building blocks to be a good team. You just kind of need those guys to finally embrace and come back. And I'd say to a parent, there's nothing more special, at least for me, and I think I can speak for a lot of guys who played at Wilmington High School, but having the opportunity, we just had senior night the other night. I had my whole family there. Like when you're playing for a town, especially the town you grew up in, it's really just, it's a different feeling. We do a walkout. We walk out on the rink, and you look to your left and right. There's always someone new, someone you see around town, and it's almost like a community with the hockey team. So you want to come here, and Coach DiGiovanni got you the locker room, and they're going to be one of the better programs in Division 4 over the next 10 years.
Okay, that's good. I do want to give a shout out to your grandmother who quartered me at the senior night and said how good you've been on these shows. Since you've been here for 18 years. I think it's your dad's mom.
Nana Birdie.
Nana Birdie.
So now I get to do the part of the program where we learn a little bit more about you guys. These aren't too invasive questions, but they can be fun. We'll see what you do. We're going to right around the room, so Cam, you can absorb the question first. We have to answer it. Derek's on the hot seat first. It's like running blind. All right? You ready to go, Cam? And the camera's right on you guys the whole time.
Derek is.
Derek is, right. I'm sorry. I was looking at Cam.
I'm nervous.
No, you're not nervous. All right, here we go. So, Derek, first question. Present or former teammate you learned the most from?
I would say Emmerich.
All right. Other sports or activities you do at the high school?
I do lacrosse and golf.
Okay. So you're on the champion golf team?
Yeah.
Good. Favorite moment of your hockey career all time and at Wilmington High School?
I would say my Islanders team a couple years ago. We won the championship. And then for Wilmington, I would say the Tech game last year.
Okay, why do you play hockey?
Ooh.
Good question. I like the physicalness. I like how it's different than most sports. I mean, not a lot of other sports. You have a stick and a puck and skate, so doing something different in other sports is fun.
What number do you wear and why?
I wear number 12. When I was younger, I just picked 12 because I liked it, and then I just never found a reason to switch it up.
Okay, what have you learned playing hockey that you can translate to the classroom?
There's a lot of times you don't want to go to practice, you don't want to do anything, which can translate to homework or anything like that. You don't want to do it, but you know it's what's best for you.
What do you like most about playing hockey?
I just like the thrill of winning games and celebrating with your friends.
And what's it like to skate with Wilmington on your chest? Skate represent your hometown.
It means a lot to me. I mean, coming out as a transfer, I never really knew what it was like playing for your town. But now that I'm at Wilmington, I know that you have more people watching me than at Malden. More family members come in. Everyone I've seen. So it's good.
People who have influenced you, or coaches you want to credit that have gotten you this far.
I think my dad influenced me to obviously start playing hockey and then kept me through it. A coach, I would say Coach Martinson was my Islanders coach. Jack Martinson's dad.
Good.
Yeah, my favorite coach.
All right, what are you going to miss the most?
Obviously.
What are you going to miss the most about hockey? Wimbledon hockey.
Just playing with my friends. I mean, growing up with friends, playing with them. It's just it's something I'm never going to forget and probably never be able to happen again. So it's good to just keep doing it.
And what's the future hold for Derek Perault? Future plans. What are you going to do?
I'm going to college, probably somewhere south for finance or business. So see where that takes me.
Any schools we want to mention?
Tampa or South Carolina.
Okay. All right, and then we'll go to the shadow next. So, Mr. Cam Gray is on the hot seat. You ready to go, Cam?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, present or future former teammate that you learned the most from?
Bobby Sear. What a great captain.
Okay. Other sports or activities you do at the high school?
Football and lacrosse.
And then what's your favorite moment all time and favorite moment at Wilmington?
I'll probably go with when my old club Shamrocks team won Can-Am. And then for Wilmington, I'll say last year when we won the Christmas tournament.
Okay. Why do you play hockey?
I don't know. I always grew up playing it. It was my first sport, so I never dropped it. I've always played it.
Okay. What number do you wear and why?
I wear 23. I wear it because my other 2 picks were already taken.
Yeah. There's no special reason for 23.
And for James Caples.
What were your other 2? What would you have worn and why?
I always wore 8, so probably 8 or 12.
Because that's what you always wore. Is nothing special.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you learned in playing hockey that you can translate to the classroom?
Like what Derek said. Like when you don't want to do schoolwork or something, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly.
You don't know?
No, honestly. Okay. I don't really know anything.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll try to make this one an easier question.
That's a hard question.
I know it is. Easy question. What do you like the most about playing hockey?
Another hard question. Probably like creating bond with my boys.
Okay. And what's it like to play for your hometown?
Great to represent the W. Know their feeling. It's a great feeling.
And you've done it for 3 sports, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Influences and or coaches you want to credit?
My dad, he influenced me to play hockey. And I'll go Coach Deej. He's changed the culture.
Okay. If you did a walk-up song, what would it be?
Walk-up song? Ooh, just hit me right in the face.
I saved that one just for you.
Walk-up song? I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Probably something by 50 Cent. In the club.
That was a trick question, by the way. And then what are you going to miss the most?
Probably playing with my long-term friends.
Okay. And what's the future hold for Mr. Cam Gray?
Undecided. Probably working.
Okay, that's fine. We could do a shout out later. Colin, you're next.
Don't
I
wanna
mean,
tell
I've
my
had you on the show like 5 times. You're like
I
a
can't tell my
legend to the
secret.
show. Former or present teammate that you credit or like to influence you the most?
I get a new one here. I kind of say the same ones every time. Let's go Nathan Alberti. He was a good captain my freshman year. He was a
Okay.
good leader.
Other sports activities you do at the high school?
I play football and lacrosse.
Do you do any activities like you in band or you sing or
He's in theater.
Theater.
I take theater class.
You take theater?
Yeah.
That's one of my electives, yeah.
what are you going to be theatering in? What are you going to in a play or something? They make you.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
class. I'm just learning to act right now.
Okay.
He's lying.
They're learning to
It's in the
act.
learning phase.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Favorite moment, career, and in Wilmington,
My favorite career moment.
all-time hockey.
When
Since
you
you
beat
laced them
Canton,
up
bro.
as a baby.
Huh?
You beat Canton. Oh, no. When you
It's
beat
nice.
Masco.
Oh, yeah. My freshman year, we were Division II, and we were the 17 seed, and we beat the 16 seed at their rank, so that was cool.
That's good. Why do you play hockey?
You didn't ask me my favorite high school. Oh, I didn't get my
Oh,
favorite.
you were high school. You did Masco's high school.
Yeah, I guess, whatever. Yeah, I can count. What was the next question?
Okay, why do you play hockey?
Um,
Can't
guy
confuse
runs
the
it.
old man like that.
I think it's like, I don't know, I just always, like, my whole family's kind of played it before me. Like, all my older cousins played, so it's kind of
Okay, what have you learned playing hockey that you can apply to the classroom and not have to go to practice like these two guys?
You have to work hard to get better.
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you like the most about playing hockey?
Scoring.
Scoring.
Ooh.
I feel like that's like the easiest answer.
And what do you feel like when you represent your hometown playing not just hockey but all the sports you've played? What's it like putting the Wilmington on your chest?
I think it's a blessing. It's an opportunity to do it for like your town and in front of the people who like made you into the person you are like now.
Okay, and influence and credit. Who's influenced you, and what coaches you like to credit?
Obviously my mom and dad influenced me a lot. Coach, I have two.
Okay.
Coach Cavaluzzi. The gym teacher was my coach when I was like very little, and then Coach Scanlon. Obviously, I had him for my first 3 years, and he was always really nice to me and a good coach.
Okay, good. What are you going to miss the most?
Probably just like practice every day and like the games and just like I don't know. There's nothing better than the hockey team. Like no one's closer. So
Okay, I skipped it. What walk-up song? I just want to put you on the spot.
walk-up song. You didn't ask me my number either.
I'll do that next.
I don't have a walk-up song.
Okay.
I'd go up the silence.
Okay, what number do you wear and why?
I wear 13 in every sport because that's when I was born, October 13th. So
Good.
I've always just been 13.
That's good. And what's the future hold for Colin Allard?
To go to college.
Go to college. Do we know where?
No.
Do we have a couple choices out there?
Like, yeah. Elon, UConn, and probably Stonehill.
So good, good. My wife went to Stonehill, good college. All right, it's good to have you guys on. Now we're going to do the shout out. So you two here, we're going to look straight in that camera, shout out anybody you want.
Ooh.
Do not forget people, please.
I
That would
know,
be like
shout out.
parents and brothers and sisters. One kid
Like a
shout
team-
Can I
Teammate?
go first?
One kid shouting out the dog. Do you want to go first this
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
with
Wait, are
Colin
we
first.
going like teammate or whoever?
Anybody you want to, but please, dear
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
if you love your mom and dad, shout them out.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, Colin's going to go first. He's going to look here. You two are going to look
Can I
there.
walk off after I do my shout-outs?
No. No, go, Colin.
First I want to shout out my mom, my dad, my sister. I want to shout out my grandmother. I want to shout out Tav. I want to shout out 1-8. I want to shout out Iserman. I want to shout out Cyber. I want to shout out Emmerich O'Brien. I want to shout out the whole hockey team.
Okay, good.
And shout out Coach Polk, NHL player. Look him
Okay,
up.
good. All right, Cam,
Come up.
it's right there.
I want to shout out my mom, my dad, Grammy Gray, the hockey team. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be
That's
it.
fine. That's good.
Brothers.
No.
I want to show my mom, my dad, Grandma Donna, my cat Daisy, Tav, the whole hockey team, all the boys back in MC.
Wow.
All right, so we've had our three seniors. We've got three more coming on. So I want to thank, again, right on the room, we got Derek Perault, we got Cam Gray, and we got Colin Allard. Thanks for coming in, giving us a little bit of insight into hockey. Good luck as we go forward. Hopefully you do make the Garden. It'd be great for us
You'll
to
see us in the
have
Garden.
this. So we'll be back with three more seniors right after this. Welcome back to Wildcat Sports Update, where we welcome 3 new seniors from our Wilmington Wildcat hockey team. As we go around the room, we've got Luke Cushing, we've got Cam Thompson, and we've got Isaac Tavares over there across the room. Let's go around the room. Introduce yourselves, how long you've played Wilmington hockey, and what position you play.
I'm Luke Cushing. I've been playing hockey since I was about 3 years old. I didn't really play for Wilmington until like 7th grade, and now I'm a senior, and I play defense.
My name's Cam. I've been playing hockey probably since like 8 years old. I've been on like Wilmington youth like forever, and I'm a goalie.
My name's Isaac Tavares. I've played hockey since I was about 3 years old as well. Bounced around from club teams, played Wilmington youth, and now I'm a senior and I play center.
Okay, so the 3 of being seniors, questions, this is for all 3 of you. We're going to start with Isaac, come back around the room. What do you see your role as a senior on this hockey team? What role do you play as a senior? Isaac, you go first.
Kind of just like setting the tone for the younger guys and making sure they know what they're expected to do, and keeping up with daily tasks like cleaning the locker room and everything like that, and attention to detail and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the role that you got to be for a senior, and that's about it.
Okay, Cam?
Yeah, kind of just like the same thing, like keeping like the younger guys in check, like so they don't try to do too much, too little.
So now as a goalie, I'm going to interrupt you there. As a goalie, Cam, is there something different? You have another goalie partner or younger. How do you use that to help grow or help everyone with goaltending? Is there anything different that you bring to the table like that?
Not really. It's kind of like the same thing. Like me and the other goalie, we're both like good friends, so we're just kind of like there, and we talk a lot during games and like what they're trying to do, what to expect.
Okay, good.
Stuff
So
like
the
that.
communication's
Yeah.
important. And then Luke?
Yeah, I agree with them. We have a lot of freshmen on the team. Hasn't really been like that in the past. So we kind of just have to be a role model for the younger guys. Make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, and like we're like the leaders of the team. So we have to stay positive. So then they stay positive on the bench, and then we're good to go.
Okay, now let's switch over to the goals the team set for the season. I know they're probably going to be the same ones, but we're going to let you start, Luke. I think you probably had 2 or 3 goals to begin the season, correct?
Yeah.
So
about
Luke,
that.
go first. Take goal 1, goal 2, goal 3. Right on. Luke, you're up.
No, I don't really remember the goals. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I only
well,
remember the 5-0
I know.
non-league.
Yeah, there
5
was,
and 0
yeah.
non-league. Okay, Cam
Finished top 5 on the season,
yeah.
and what was the other one?
and Isaac.
Honest to God, I think it was those 2 were really the main ones, and we kind of talked about a third one, but it was more just like staying positive and like making sure that the team is like all together at the same time. Like there was not really a clear 3, because when we had the conversation with Coach about it, it was mostly the win all 5 non-league games and what Cam said. So that's
So finishing top 5 in the rankings.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the
Right now
MIA power rankings.
we're 6 right now, right?
yes.
Okay. So now that we've gotten almost in the season and we're 6th in the power rankings, have you adjusted any of those goals? Is there a goal to win more than one playoff game? Is there a goal to get to the Garden or anything like that, Isaac?
Well, I mean, obviously, the goal is always to make it as far as you can in playoffs. The Garden would obviously be great. But, you know, just winning games and making sure that we can fulfill the goals that we did set at the beginning of the season, and kind of making sure that we keep Coach happy and doing what he tells us to do, then that's all we really can.
Okay. And Cam, as a goaltender, I'm going to ask another goaltending question. Why and how did you become a goalie?
He's a psycho.
Why? I don't really know. And I remember in buzzers, I would always like get on the ice with my like player gear, and then during the practice I would throw on the pads. I don't really know why I started doing it.
Don't
but
know?
No idea.
Okay, good. It's an interesting answer. And as a goalie, what are your communication responsibilities with your defenders?
I just try to tell them like if someone's out front, or when they're taking the puck around the net, like who's near them, like someone right behind them.
Okay, Cam, Luke, follow up on that. As a defenseman, what are you communicating back to the goalie, and what are you listening for?
A lot of the time when the puck's behind the net, it's like hard for the goalie to see, because like the player could obviously go either way. So you just want to like talk them through that, where they're going, like where they're looking, and obviously like he's gonna tell us like if there's someone behind us or like back door, we gotta cover them. So that's like about it.
one of the big things that you get with high school athletics is there's team dinners and team bus rides. So I'm going to go through, each of you can talk about a team dinner, what was your favorite team dinner, and what do you get out of it, and does anyone want to approach the bus rides? Because the other group of three want nothing to do with bus rides. Does anyone want to tackle that subject? Anybody volunteers?
No.
You got it? Okay, Kush.
yeah,
Kush,
listen,
okay,
either way.
well, so let's start with you, Kush. Team dinners. What do you get out of them? What was your favorite one?
From team dinners, you kind of just got a good bond with the rest of the team, especially the younger guys that you haven't really known because you haven't gone to school with them yet that much. And the bus rides, personally, I kind of just sit there and do my own thing, listen to music. But after a win, they could be fun for sure because you just mess around with everyone on the bus. What's not to like?
Does somebody have the aux or is there one speaker?
I don't listen to music on the way there or
No
on the
music?
way back.
Okay.
Only in the locker room.
Is that a rule?
No, it kind of depends on the bus driver because sometimes the bus driver will say don't turn the speaker on or something like that. But also a lot of us just like to listen to our own music. We all have our headphones in. We're kind of trying to get locked in before the game, so it's kind of like a silent bus ride on the way there.
Okay.
Way home's a little more sociable after a loss even. It's still talking to your teammates, kind of going through the motions with the game and everything like that.
Good. All right, Cam, team dinners.
What
What do you get from them? What's your favorite? Oh, Kush, you didn't give me your favorite team dinner.
Probably Cam Gray, Chick-fil-A.
Okay. I'll go back to you, Cam Thompson.
There's a good time. Just being able to go out, get some good food. And my favorite team dinner was probably Tom Marino's, where we just played knee hockey the entire time.
Okay.
Oh, are we talking
He's going way back.
Yeah,
there.
are we talking about this year? Or are we talking
This
about
year?
total?
This year, what
I thought
your
he was
favorite?
just probably, I don't know. Yeah, probably Cam's at the Chick-fil-A.
Okay. And then Isaac, what do you get out of the team dinner? And I'm going to follow this question up with something else. And what's your favorite?
Well, honestly, with the team dinner, it's kind of just hanging out with the team, getting ready for the game and stuff like that, having a lot of fun with them and kind of just bonding. At the Sears house, they have a rink in their backyard, so when we were done eating, we kind of just went over there and just started screwing around on the rink, and it was pretty fun. But, yeah, just, team bonding, that's about it.
Okay, now you, Isaac, you're the only one that transferred in. What was how was it transferring in from another team, and how did those team dinners and help with your bonding get you acclimated with the team?
Yeah, well, growing up with these kids, I've known them my whole life, so it wasn't really a big change for me. I kind of just came in and adapted pretty quickly, and them being welcoming, and the seniors last year also being okay about it, and having us kind of just accepting me onto the team and everything like that. And then I honestly forgot what the rest of the question was.
That was fine. That's a good enough answer for me. You guys play at Breakaway in Tewksbury, and you have your own locker room there finally. Just real quick, what's it like having to get there quick? Tewksbury's pretty far away now. And what is that locker room like? Kush, you go first.
Getting there it can be a struggle sometimes. You got to drive the younger guys because they obviously can't drive yet. And you got to hurry up, getting dressed. But it's really not that bad now with the locker room because we can leave our stuff there. So it's less of a hassle, and I honestly don't mind it.
Is it nice having your own locker room?
Yes, it's way more comfortable because, before when we had to keep our stuff in our car, it was just, annoying and it kind of smelled because, that's just how it is. It's hockey stuff.
Yeah.
But now having the locker room, we could air it out and, keep our sticks and stuff, and it's just, a place to go before games. So it's nice.
Okay, Cam, the drive over there and the locker room for a goalie.
The drive's not too bad, but having the locker room, just getting there and not having to sit in a freezing cold locker room with all wet equipment from the day before, it's so nice. And even after practice, just not having to carry a bag out.
Okay. Isaac, what's your favorite thing about the new locker room?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, obviously the fact that we can just have all of our equipment in there and hang everything up to not be wet for the next day or game. But I like the LED lights. The LED lights are nice. They're a good accent. Deej did a good job with those. So.
Okay. And you mentioned Deej. You have transitioned to a new coach. What's that transition been like for the team, and how have you guys handled going from one coach to the next? You go first, Isaac.
I mean, it's been pretty positive. We've all adapted as much as we can. Obviously, it's new coach, completely new everything. So it's we're just still going through the motions with it, and just accepting the fact that we have a new coach and we gotta move on with it.
Good answer. And then the next question I'm going to ask is, I do coach swimming and baseball at the high school, and I know all you guys really well because I've known you for 2 years, you guys for 4 years. What advice would you give a high school coach, not directly me or your coach or your previous coaches? What piece of advice would you give a high school coach to make it as they transition to be coach? Luke, you go first.
You want to build a relationship with your players. I think if you're comfortable with them, they're going to be comfortable with you, and then you can just be honest with each other, and then it's just going to make you a better coach overall.
Okay, Cam?
I was thinking the exact same thing, because like if a player hates you, like no matter like how good he is in the games, it's not going to turn out well.
Okay, and Isaac?
Honestly, just again making your players comfortable with you, so that when you're giving criticism and constructive criticism, all that type of stuff, they are accepting of it and they try and make the changes that you're asking them to, rather than you saying it and them kind of just like playing it off and ignoring it because they don't respect you in that aspect of things.
Okay, and you guys have been very successful the last 2 years. I know that we've done pretty well as in the division we play in. What's the future look like for Wilmington hockey, Isaac?
I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes next year. We got a lot of seniors, so it's going to be a difficult adjustment for the younger guys and the kids that are going to be seniors next year. But I think they'll be all right. They'll make it through.
Okay, and Cam, what would you tell the fifth grader who wants to be a goalie? What advice would you give him?
Probably don't be a goalie. Probably.
So what would you really? I know don't be. That's probably true. What advice would you just give a regular fifth grader if they want that they're making a decision between coming to Wilmington or somewhere else? Why should they come to Wilmington?
Just like the atmosphere with all the kids you've played with, like and been with your whole life. I think it's just a lot better than going and meeting new people, new school.
Okay, and then Luke, you get the final word on this. What would you tell the parent of a fifth grader about Wilmington high school hockey? If a parent come up to you and say, Luke Cushing, give me a, what is it that, why should we want to play here?
It's a good environment. We got like pretty young coach, and I feel like that's like good to have because you have like a better relationship with them. They could like relate with you more, and you shouldn't be worried at all because the people in this town like that you're surrounded by, they're all good kids. There's no one that's like, no one's like a bully, no one's like mean. Everyone like encourages you. That's how I felt like coming up. I've lived here my whole life, so I've gone to the same schools my whole life, and I've never really felt like out of place at all. So
okay, good answers all around on that one. It's just important that we promote our programs, not just hockey, but everything at the high school, and get kids to really want to play for us and play there. Those are great. Now comes my favorite portion of the program, where I get to find out more about each of you individually. The good news is that Cush gets to go first because he's like a veteran.
Yeah, he is.
The bad news is he's never heard the questions before, and it also allows Cam and Isaac to understand what they might want to answer. I might change the order around every once in a while, but it's basically the same thing. Cush, are you ready to sit on the hot seat?
yeah.
All right, first question. Former or present teammate who you learned the most from?
I have to say Colin because he's obviously captain and he plays defense, and like obviously I've been around him my whole life. He's my cousin, so he teaches me a lot, and he's like one of the best players on our team.
Other sports or activities you do at the high school?
I played football, and I'm gonna play lacrosse. I do like clubs like Best Buddies, Unified Basketball, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, good. Favorite moment, hockey, all time, and favorite moment hockey at Wilmington High School?
All time, it might be scoring against Stoneham. That was a pretty good one for me, honestly.
And then,
It's like my only high school goal.
okay. So that's all time and high school then?
Yeah, that's honestly it.
That's good. Why do you play hockey?
Well, because the kids I grew up with, Isaac, grew up with him. We all just played hockey. Like he would have the rink in his yard. We were like 5 years old. We'd be going out there, just playing some ODR, which is pretty fun.
Difference is there, we'd just be socking each other the
Yeah.
whole time. We'd just be punching each other and hitting
We
each
all
other
just-
over the boards.
Yeah, we all just grew up playing hockey, and it was just how it was.
Okay, what number do you wear and why?
Oh, this is kind of a funny story. So I wear 17.
That's why we asked the question.
I wear 17. There's actually no reason. Because when I first started playing Shamrocks, which is a club team, A kid had my number, and I kind of just chose 3 random numbers, and I ended up getting 17. So I used to be 14.
Okay, and you kept 17 for...
Yeah, I just kept it forever.
Okay, what have you learned playing hockey that you can apply to the classroom?
Be determined. Like, you could have an off year. Like, last year, I went into the year, I was hurt. Sprained my MCL in football. But I kind of just kept going, and then this year I actually get playing time, and like I'm having a lot of fun. So I feel like you just can't give up.
Okay, what do you like the most about playing hockey?
Playing with my friends, being physical. Being physical in practice is honestly the most fun thing ever.
And since you've been in Wilmington your whole life and you play with your cousin, what's it like to play for Wilmington? What's it like to have Wilmington on your sweater? What's it mean to you?
It means a lot because, like, obviously you get to represent your town. You get to, like, be a role model for the younger kids. Like Isaac's brother, when he's watching the game, you know, I've known him his whole life, so when he's there watching, it's kind of cool when he, like, fist bumps you going on the ice. It kind of makes you realize that, like, you're paving the way for, like, the younger kids to come through here. So,
is there anyone who influenced you to play hockey, and any coaches you want to credit?
No one really influenced me. I kind of started playing when I was, like, 3 because I wanted to try it, and I just always liked it. And influences, I've had a lot of coaches, obviously. Coach Deej, you know, just, like, giving me a chance to play, obviously, means a lot to me. Coach Poek's a good coach. He always gives me advice on D, so probably them too.
Okay, and what are you going to miss the most about Wilmington hockey, high school hockey?
Probably just the friends I've made.
Okay.
And, like, there's really nothing like it. There's nothing like high school hockey. You know, just going out with your friends, having fun. And, like, we're having a good season, so obviously winning is fun.
Yeah.
And this and football have been, like, the most fun I've ever had.
Good. And what's the future hold for Luke Cushing?
I'm going to college, South Carolina.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. I'm going to do sports management. And then, obviously, after that, I want to get a job.
That's a good goal to have, get a job. Your parents will be proud of you.
Yeah.
All right, Cam, you're next on the hot seat. Former or present teammate you learned the most from?
Probably former teammate, the other goalie, Tom Marino. Just the fact he was always like the goalie, like a year above me. So I was always just like watching him.
Okay. Other sports activities, things you do in high school?
I played golf and playing lacrosse.
Okay. Any activities? You in theater? You look like an actor.
No.
Favorite moment for your career and what at Wilmington High?
Favorite moment for my career is probably winning at Lake Placid for like youth hockey, and favorite moment at Wilmington might be being stoned like the first game this year.
Okay. And why do you play hockey?
I don't know. A lot of people in my family have played it growing up, so I was kind of just like thrown into it.
Okay. And what have you learned playing hockey that you apply to the classroom?
Kind of just like stay focused, like stay on top of things like schoolwork.
Okay. What number do you wear? And I know you're a goalie, so it might be limited, but what number do you wear and why?
I wear number 30. It's like the only number available. That and 31.
If you had to choose a number, though, would there be a number you'd wear? And would have significance to you?
Probably not.
No?
No.
Typical goalie answer, I think that is there. What do you like the most about playing hockey?
I like the social aspects, like especially this year with the locker room. It's a lot of fun, and I just like how competitive it is during games.
Okay. As a goalie, what challenge do you face when you're sitting out there on the ice? What's the biggest challenge you have?
Sometimes it's if we're playing like a team that we're obviously better than, I'll just be sitting there like getting cold for like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden they'll come down at like 10 shots.
Okay. And what do you like playing about? What's it like to play for your hometown, for Wilmington?
It's awesome. It's a lot of like younger kids especially on youth night, when they come out on the ice with us. It's just kind of cool knowing that they'll at some point be where we are.
Influences and people who are coaches you want to credit. Who influenced you to play hockey, and coach you want to credit?
My parents influenced me to play hockey. Started playing from a young age. And one of the coaches I want to credit is my youth coach, George Cronin. I've had him. He was my coach during Wilmington Youth, and he continued to be my coach for club. I've had him probably for like 8 years.
Okay. And what are you going to miss the most?
Probably things like just like after practice, just being with my friends and team dinners.
Okay. And what's the future hold for Cam Thompson?
I'm gonna go to college, study finance.
Do you know what college is yet?
Not yet. But it's between a few like state schools.
Okay, good. All right, and we'll get to shout in a minute. Isaac, you're next on the hot seat. Present or former teammate that you learned the most from?
That's a tough one. I mean, I kind of learn from everybody I play with one way or another. Whether it's my temperament and figuring out how to control that, or just being able to communicate with them about the next play or the play that we just had.
Okay, other sports activities you do at the high school?
I played golf, and I play lacrosse.
Okay. Favorite moment all time in hockey, and I know you've been for 2 years at Wilmington.
All time was probably, there's a Can-Am tournament in Lake Placid, and they do a little like shootout and relay race like competition thing, and that was a great time. And favorite Wilmington moment was probably scoring 2 against Stoneham in a big game against them in the second one.
All right. What number do you wear and why?
So I grew up wearing number 88, and obviously as you get older, those numbers start to go away because you can only get numbers like 1 through 30 or something like that, so they get limited. And I always had a number with 8 in it no matter what. It's kind of just significant to me for no apparent reason. It just is, and I've worn 18 since then. So
why as a 5-year-old you pick 88? That's the question.
88, it was like I wanted a double number, but 99 was too basic. And at the time when I was watching the NHL, Patrick Kane was like a big player, and he was number 88, and I kind of idolized him as one of my players. And then David Pastrnak came through to the Bruins, so I moved over to him because the Bruins being my favorite team and all that. So those two kind of influenced me in there a little bit.
Why do you play hockey?
I fell in love with it. I played it. My dad got me into it, put me on skates as soon as I started walking, basically. And then I started playing it just to try, obviously, because it's what you do with sports. And if you don't like it, you stop. But I fell in love with it. I found a desire to play, and I continued with it.
What's it like having a rink in your front yard?
Oh, it's great. I haven't used it as much as I wish I could have this winter, due to just having practice every day and kind of having our equipment in the locker room, forgetting to bring my skates and gloves and stuff home to go skate on it. But my brothers get a lot of use out of it, so when I was younger, it was great.
Okay, what have you learned from playing hockey that you can apply to the classroom?
Communication skills, 100%. Being able to talk to your teammates and your coaches, tell them what's going on with you, what's bothering you, how you can make the next play better, and then being able to talk to your teachers about problems you're having, advocating for yourself, and just making sure that you can have open lines with them as well to know what you're missing and keep those grades up.
What do you like the most about playing hockey?
The physicality is a big part of it, and I love the speed of the game. It is fun to have to make quick decisions, and scoring's obviously always a great aspect of any sport that you play that involves a net, so that's really it.
Do you have a celly for your scoring?
I kind of vary. There's a bunch of different ones. This year I hit a few. I know my favorite one this year was probably on senior night when I scored and I celebrated to my mom. That was probably a big one for me, so her being there throughout my entire life and my hockey career, obviously.
Well, what's it like to play for Wilmington? I know you started off, which is Central?
Central Catholic, yes.
What's it like now to play for your hometown?
It feels very good. Just being able to be home and at the school that in the town that I grew up in, it feels good to wear Wilmington on my chest again.
Okay, people have influenced you to play hockey, and you want to credit coaches or others?
My dad and my youth coach, Jonathan White. I had him for probably about 12 years.
Okay, and what are you going to miss the most?
The game.
Yeah.
Just the game in general,
And what's the future for Isaac Tavares?
Going to college, studying history, secondary education, and trying to get a teaching job after that.
So you want to teach history?
Yes.
That's good to hear. All right, so it's been great having you guys on. We're going to do a shout-out now. So Cush and Cam, you're going to look straight into that camera. Isaac, go right in here. Give a shout-out to whoever you want. Please don't forget anybody because then I might have to redo it, or you never know. So are you ready to go, Cush? You're on.
I'll shout out my mom, my dad, the rest of my family for all they've done for me, my coaches, growing up. Yeah.
That's it.
About it.
All right, Cam?
Shout out my mom, my grandparents always help get me to games, practices, and all the coaches I've had.
Okay, and Isaac?
Shout out to my family, especially my 2 younger brothers, for always being there and supporting me throughout the years. All my youth coaches growing up, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, it was great having you guys on. You really represent the town and the hockey team very well. Prior to them, our first group, I want to thank Colin Allard, Cam Gray, and Derek Perault. And around the room here, we've got my good friend Luke Cushing, we got Cam Thompson, we got my almost next door neighbor Isaac Tavares right over there. And you guys, like I said, have done a really great job in representing Wilmington, and everyone has in the whole hockey program. I wish you all the success. I hope you make it to the Garden. It'd be great just to keep winning the Garden, right?
Yeah.
All right. So for Wildcat Sports Update, I'm your host, Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.